What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here, and today I bring to you the demo for REANIMAL. Now, I know that Little Nightmares 3 just came out on the 10th, but REANIMAL is honestly, in my opinion, much more appealing because it's from Tarsier Studios, which is the original dev for the first two Little Nightmares games. At some point after the second game, Bandai Namco kind of, I guess, bought them out, and that was something that they had always sought to do, I suppose, in order for them to continue posting their own kind of content. But interestingly enough, Little Nightmares 2 has kind of like a mixed reception kind of thing going, and honestly, it was a game that I had intended to play because I was really, really big on the lore of the first two, and I actually had quite a bit of contributions to the community on those two games, but I saw that REANIMAL had a playable demo, and I said, well, that's easy. Let's go ahead and try that. It's going to be a lot more fun. So, in that case, what we're going to be doing is jumping into the REANIMAL 2 demo. Looks like we have Walter, Emmanuel Ortega, and Ali Ahmed. What's going on, everybody in chat? How are you guys doing today? Hopefully everything is all good. I'm super excited about this game. Have not ever played it before, have not tried it, have done nothing with it. So let's jump right in and see kind of how it plays out. So I'm assuming this will be playable on the Steam Deck. Last time we assumed or made such assumptions, Valor Mortis nearly broke my Steam Deck, so we should be good though. It's just funny, I mean, as the more and more I use the Steam Deck, the more and more I get reminded that I just need a proper rig. I just need a proper rig. Next week on the 21st, we have Ninja Gaiden coming out, so pretty excited about that as well. My Xbox One is still dead, so unable to start a challenge run on that just for the sake of getting into the difficulty that's definitely going to be coming our way, but we'll be jumping into the REANIMAL demo instead. And I think Friday we might play the Arc Raiders demo. There was not a lot of marketing for that game, but I saw it in either the Summer Games Fest or one of those summer game shows, and it looked pretty interesting, but I don't know. They're very, very stingy about showing gameplay. And we have a demo on Friday, so I might actually just jump into that and see if it's any good. The game is priced at like $39 too, so it's not even full priced. I don't know. I feel like it might just be maybe not the best, but we'll see. Looks like it launched, and now we got a nice black screen. Steam Dock is working fine. Oh, there you go. Tarsier Studios. Tarsier. THQ Nordic. Unreal. The game is best played with a controller. That's what I'm talking about. Adjust the slide until the image is barely visible. No, I'm going to need a lot more light than that. I'm blind as a bat. Thank you for playing the demo. We would love to help improving the game by contributing usage data. Decline. Okay, guys, here we are. So I'm assuming it's going to be quite quiet. So I am going to boost up the volume a bit. If it gets out of hand, volume's too high, just let me know. But I am going to increase it pretty significantly. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Single player and co-op. We'll do this save slot, why not? Oh, those shaders again. Pre-compiling some shaders. It's always scary when I see that. Can the Steam Deck run REANIMAL? All right. Just a rumbling. They're looking down a well, it seems. 5 of them. And there's just hardly any audio. More ambient noise than anything. Hold RT to drive the boat. Okay. Consider it done. I'm going towards that lighthouse. The beacon. Hopefully we'll have another buoy out there or something. Oh, I see one. Hold L to, so use L to steer. Another. So as per usual, like, what are we heading towards? What are we running from? What are these strange images, you know? And why always children? Why is it always young children having to be, you know, face off with these crazy, grotesque monsters? Do we see the beacon? I don't see another beacon. I do. Gosh, that's hard to see. Off in the distance. Looks like I lost some juice. Transitioning to a cutscene, it seems. This is just so similar to Little Nightmares. I don't know how they got away with it. I mean, it's their own IP, but still. Oh, wow. He just pulled up another one of his friends, I think. Never take off the masks. Oh, man. And never trust anybody that you pull out of the water either. They speak? I wonder what language they speak. I didn't even hear. I just saw the text. English. They are speaking English. It's just very quiet. So there were 5. What if they dropped down the well and now they're in this crazy, you know, realm? Oh, this is gonna be good. This is capturing that first Little Nightmares, like on the Maw, of course, which was one of my favorite games. I think the first one was honestly the best. Alright, now we're taking control yet again, no longer a cutscene. We've got 2 characters. We seem to be playing as the boy character, and the girl is kind of just like leading the way. Lighting the way, I should say. Alright. Let's continue through this giant valley here. Ooh, that's not gonna be good. And what is it that we're looking for, I wonder? I hear noises. I wonder if there's any items you can collect, like collectibles, anything like that. I have no clue yet. Hopefully you guys are doing good in chat. I haven't read anything because I haven't seen anything, so I don't know if you guys are just quiet or shy today. But I have not seen any chat yet, so I hope everybody's doing good. Rocks? Oh no, we don't want to bump into that. Oh gosh. We're in a woodsy area now. It makes me think of the hunter or the woodsman or whatever it was. Oh gosh. I gotta turn it up a little bit so I can feel it more. Oh no! I feel like something came in behind us, but I see nothing. Maybe the trees blocked off our passageway, our escape. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't know the protagonist's names or anything. What are these? Okay, so you can jump. You can interact. Oh god. Mouse. Love that. Why is it so big? So Y is interact. Hate rats. It's not what I want to see right now. Walter says opening scene, and I have you muted due to. Oh, no worries, no worries. How are you doing today? We found a key. Awesome. Hope you're doing really good, Walter. Nice to see you in chat, my brother. So we found a key. That's a start. And we found 2 rats, which is not a start. And Manuel Ortega says, is this game related to Little Nightmares? Only in spirit. The Tarsier is the original group that actually, the dev group that did 1 and 2. Bandai Namco has then kind of purchased the rights for Little Nightmares, and they launched 3 on just this Friday on October 10th. REANIMAL is not coming out until 2026, and this particular game is of course made by by the Tarsier Studios, which is the original dev team. So it's only related in spirit, but it plays very similarly, looks very similar. Obviously they probably own the initial rights, but they just sold the rights to Little Nightmare, so sadly. But that was always part of their plan, I guess. Oh, I don't know if I can survive that. We need to turn that off. Okay, I'm concerned that might start back up, so let's get through it. Come on, little girl. Just boy and girl, I don't even know. Hold RT to run faster. No! Okay. Run, run, run. That's gonna suck us in. Copy. That's a big 10-4. Run, run, run. Come on, little girl. You gotta come too. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Why would you do that? I got you, I got you. Don't. Oh my gosh, she's so close to that. Okay. I need your help. Okay, she automatically does things, so it's gonna be like an AI companion. A computer. Like usual. RB. Okay, we have a lighter. But do we have lighter fluid? Looks like we could be able to squeeze through there. Let's also check over here real quick and see if everything's all good. Nope. Okay, so we're gonna head this way. REANIMAL. LT is crouch. She has her lantern. I wonder if we'll interchange, you know, and end up playing as either the boy or the girl. I put away my light source for now. Something slinked off in the corner. The girl's going crazy. I don't know what she's doing. What's up, fam? How are you? Looks like there's giant adults again, like before. So this is, I mean, gosh, seemingly indistinguishable from the Little Nightmares universe. And I wonder from a lore perspective what they're going to go, you know, the route they're going to take. I think they're going to pretty much just be like, hey, it's kind of similar because we're the same devs, but I don't think the lore is going to be shared in any way. I did lots of lore in the first 2 games, in fact, and I was one of the leading lore guys when Little Nightmares came out all those years ago. It was really, really fun. There's been a few instances where I've had the pleasure to kind of be the lore guy for a period of time, but I just get bored and I can't milk a game any more than... Once I lose interest, I'm kind of done. What's up, baby? How you doing? Yeah, once I lose interest, like, I can't make more content, even if it's like, hey, views, subscribers. I'd much rather move on and naturally just cover something else that I'm going to enjoy. To my detriment, unfortunately. But it's fine. Alright, up we go. I don't think I need my light source, actually, but it does make me feel more comfortable. Let's see, can I move the box? What's going on? Why is this? Oh, okay, we're just jumping back and forth. Let's go over here real quick. I wonder. I think the light source might be permanent. Is that one of the... Okay, there were 5 of us in the beginning. And they speak in this game. Before they were just kind of mute. Alright, that's the 6 wannabe. It's so funny because this is actually the original devs did this game, and it's gonna be great. I can tell it's gonna be really... It plays so much less clunky than the original games. Alright, so let's see if we can go up here. Big jump over there. I doubt that door will open, but we can take a look. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of puzzle elements and all that junk. Oh. Hold on, why did he just walk back? Interesting, okay. So let's see what's in here. Maybe we'll get some sort of information or a key or something. We need to open that door that was locked near that little gnome boy. Walter says, nice of you to join, eh, Deb? Oh yeah, she always joins once she can. Let's see. That's it? That's funny. Okay, clearly that's going to turn on some power. And there's nothing else I can do there. Yes. Uh-oh. Time to get mesmerized by the weird TV screens. TV screens, computer screens, which weren't even present in the other games, but they always have some sort of strange imagery. It was always so crazy. The world of Little Nightmares is very interesting, but I can only imagine REANIMAL is going to do some very special things. Alright, so, oh, that's going to be terrible. That means I can probably jump across it at some point, yep. So this is spinning around now, so I won't fall in that hole, but I have to jump across, and then, what do we have over here? Gosh. And this. Oh my. I guess that's the way back around if we mess up, huh? I'm not confident in the controls enough yet, but whatever. Oh no! That killed me? I fell through the assets. This is very much like Little Nightmares, fam, because the original devs are the ones that made it. Oh, it's a save point. They sold off their rights to Bandai Namco so they could kind of do their own thing, and Little Nightmares 3 is out already, but it, apparently, you know, it's got mixed reviews and this and that. Why did I just fall through it? If I can't go through, then maybe we just go this way. Maybe we can give each other a boost or something. Matthias says, well, that's weird. I had to go out and back in for the stream to start, so I've been sitting here for half an hour waiting on the stream thinking you were late or curious. Oh, curious and curious. Oh, no, I'm sorry about that, Matthias. How are you doing today? Hopefully all is well, my friend. Okay, let's see. No, I started a little late. Not... just because it was taking forever to install. It downloaded quickly, but it installed rather fast. Matthias says, hey Inhuman, so this is Little Nightmares reskin, or is it something unique and new? It's something unique and new because it's made from the original devs. Tarsier Studios is the ones that did this. No, I don't want it there. Can you hold that for me? Oh, okay. So Tarsier Studios is actually the original devs for Little Nightmares, and I'm calling. Okay, that works. Oh, it works. So this is actually like more of like a spiritual successor to Little Nightmares and the whole world of it, because after Little Nightmares 2, they sold it. Well, they sold the rights to Little Nightmares 3 to Bandai Namco, and they've kind of just went their own direction. So it plays very similarly. Obviously has a lot of the same themes. Little children and masks being, you know, I don't know why I can't open the door. Open and go in, sir. Why is this a problem? Maybe I push this down and she walks across? But yeah, so I know that was a roundabout answer, but it is different because it's actually like, you know, I would say probably closer to what they wanted to be without the publisher Bandai Namco being like, hey, we need to make money. But yeah, it's very much like Little Nightmares. If you've played any of the others, you're going to feel right at home with this one. The controls aren't nearly as clunky though. And the people actually speak. The children actually speak. They're not all mute. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's a whole face right there. Oh my. Okay. Well, we need a key. No weapons or anything yet. It seems to be all puzzle based right now. I don't know if there's going to be kind of boss fights that were similar in that regard, where they weren't true combat, but it was more like, you know, you had to figure out how to beat the boss, how to escape the boss, how to maim the boss so you could survive. That was a very Dark Souls animation. Just kick the ladder down. Come on, girl. I don't know her name. I'm just calling them boy and girl. From from Bird Box. Boy, girl. Crouch. Crouch. Matthias is here. Yeah, he is. Oh gosh, this is dark. Oh, before I forget how the heck do you beat that triple boss fight in B4 against those 3 globed hovering alien things on one of those drill site things? What? Okay, there's a 3 globed hovering alien on one of those drill site things. A 3 globed alien? If you let me know the name of the drill site, I can certainly show you, because this demo probably won't last the entire time. Let's check over here first. Oh! There's somebody over there. Hold on. No! That was scripted, but still. Yeah, we can take a look at it for sure. I need to know the name of the drill site, and we'll go and we'll go take it out, and that way you can see how I dealt with it. And I won't be like super OP. I'll just show you how I would, like, the mechanics of how to beat it. That's unfortunate. You know, there were some bosses that, man, they took me a while on my casual playthrough. 3 globed aliens. I don't remember aliens. I'm trying to think of the aliens. I'm trying to think. I don't remember aliens. Maybe like the Order people, like the robot dudes, and their little spaceships. Oh, I don't know. I'll have to find out. Yeah, they're very similar to Little Nightmares. Gigantic adults. Where do I go? I keep seeing our little friend, but it's like he's just resigned to his fate. There's 3 of them, and they're super tanky. Oh. I think I know what you're talking about. And like one of them flies around in a UFO and has like a shield or whatever. I think I know what you're talking about, but I will have to see. I know specifically since it's a drill site too, so that's important. I don't want to go right where that guy was, so I'm kind of gonna go this way. Precarious chairs, precarious. Collectible? I feel like if I jump down, I'll die. I'm not sure what the collectibles do either. There you go. That'll do it. That'll do it. Yeah. If I go down, I don't see a way up. How do I get back up? Okay. I was like, please don't chase me, Mr. Miner. Okay, he's to the right. Oh, man. How are you enjoying Amon, Matthias? Okay, we've got this door here. Oh, that's going to be maybe our way out. I don't know. We go back and forth, and we fly across. Change the tracks, maybe, right? Okay, we have 2 pathways there. We know that the dude's over here, so... Wait, what is this, a bear trap? No, it's a wheel. Put on the wheel! Sweet, okay. And we need 1 more wheel. Probably gonna have to get it from inside, I'm assuming. Oh my. Saw clenches Ripper drill site. Okay. I'll have to check out for sure. Emmanuel Ortega says, my wife is asking if you're going to finish the walkthrough for Wukong. I guess she's stuck somewhere and I won't help. Oh no. I do need to finish that. I just haven't had time because of the numerous issues I had with the recording while I was finishing that, and it set me back quite a ways actually, because I had saved. I created a hard save, like a backup save, and just in case, right? And of course I was like, yeah, it's been fine. I haven't had any corruption issues. The recordings have been great. And then of course when I was all the way near the end, like near chapter 5, I had an issue with the corrupted data on the recording, and it set me back like all the way to like chapter 3. And I just haven't had time to get back through it again, you know? But yes, I will complete that as soon as possible. I keep saying by the end of this week, I am hoping I can do it. But now I'm rusty, you know, because I haven't played the game in like 2 weeks. So I'll need to find some time to do that. And I definitely want to do it before Ninja Gaiden comes out, before I get completely sidetracked. So I will do my best to complete it this weekend before Ninja Gaiden comes out, which is the 21st. So I hope that's good enough. It's the best I can do right now, though, because it's just it's tough to revisit that after such a long time. I'm gonna be really rusty. I'm gonna have to rely on my notes pretty hard. But yeah, I'll do my best to complete it this weekend. Shayla says, "Hey, what's up, Shayla?" Oh my gosh, what the heck just happened? Oh. God, that was terrible. He went through him. I'm gonna need that plunger, aren't I? I can see it already. Yep. Oh gosh. What about this? I don't want to do the things. Oh, I touched his foot. Yep. I saw a plunger. I was like, why? Oh, gross. Okay, let's try this. Come on. How do we use it? Maybe I called the girl to help? I don't know. I don't get it. Oh gosh. She needs help. Together. Oh my gosh. What is happening? Like skin suits. It's like they're all in skin suits. That one has a skin suit. We just went through that skin suit. Oh gosh. It's gonna fall through the grate. Okay, good. Oh, that was disgusting. Can I not do it again? That thing was in the toilet. Oh my gosh. Can I go through him? No? Okay. Matthias says, A-mod's great, enjoying his playstyle. However, one of his legendary class mods had me confused because it said drone master, and I couldn't find any drones in any of his skill trees. Come to find out, I guess it's similar to the waves you snap with the skill tree you suggested, and I used. However, I can't even figure out how to use the waves. So there's like a secondary skill in a lot of those trees. And those secondary skills, like it's like if you use your, your waves or your shield or whatever, then you'll start, proccing shields. So, or proccing drones. So I forget exactly what it is, but I do believe it's the same tree. And it's like the secondary skill for that tree. Shayla says, I restarted Sekiro and made it through my wall, the Shinobi Hunter Engine. Nice. Man, Sekiro is still one I need to play and that I cannot wait to play. It's going to be lots of fun whenever we get around to it. That's going to be so much fun. More skin suits, guys. This is crazy. But yeah, I do believe that it's in the blue tree, and I think it's the second. You have the first tree shows like you equip your action skill, then your second tree or set of trees is going to have 3 choices you can make. I think it's the one in the far left or the middle, if I'm not mistaken. Rippa Road Bin. Shayla says, but they finally started working on repairing my son's road. Oh, nice. Oh, Rippa Road Birds. Oh, I think I do remember that one. They're flying around like little UFOs, little spaceships. It's super annoying. She said, thank you, you're the best. Well, I definitely am not proud of how long it's taken me. We were making such great progress on that, and then that setback of losing that data was an absolute pain. I think these are the checkpoints, by the way, when I sit down like that. But I really appreciate your patience, and I do hope to do it by the end of this week. I have to do it before Ninja Gaiden starts, or else I just won't. I don't foresee doing it anytime soon, if not. So I have to do it then. But thank you so much for being so patient. I want to see you play Sekiro for sure. Oh yeah. I think after Ninja Gaiden, depending on how that goes, we don't have much of anything else to do. Grab a brick. Can you grab a brick? Grab a brick. What are you doing? Okay, she's not gonna grab a brick. But I would like her to grab a brick. But yeah, there's gonna be a few things we're gonna have to revisit. What is all? I can just grab random stuff. Okay. That's fine. Sekiro's gonna be great. We're gonna then revisit like maybe Neo 2 in preparation for Neo 3. We've got a lot of games to revisit. So essentially after Ninja Gaiden, my schedule's free, and we're gonna jump back into some of our Souls-likes that we know and love. Can I grab this? Oh gosh. See, I want a proper weapon, but hey, I'll take a brick. Matthias says another thing about this game that I gotta grab about is the legendary drop rate is wonky. Literally the second vault boss drop legendaries every few tries. However, I fought Gen 1 for an hour. Oh yeah, the drop rates are a little interesting. But I don't know. I think it's, I feel like it's okay because any more and I feel like I'd get them too often. Like, oh my gosh, okay, that's not good. Run, 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 run. Oh my god, the skins are alive. Run, little boy. Oh balls, I don't know where to go. I didn't know they were alive. That's actually terrifying. Can you jump? Can you jump? Okay, yes. Oh, Nelly, they're everywhere. Open the door, girl. That was terrifying. I was not expecting that. Jeez Louise. Alright, let's get up on here. Quickly, quickly, quickly. What are you doing, girl? And then we had to sign our life away to get a bathroom model because the plumbing broke in the wall. Oh no! That is insane. So Matthias was farming Gen 1 for an hour and couldn't get him to drop a legendary for crap. The supposed 5% drop rate should be more like 5% drop rate if the boss only wants to. Yeah. Agreed. You sometimes have. Thank you so much, Shayla. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. We are looking to meet that super chat goal so we can stream all next week and do Ninja Gaiden every day of next week. I think it comes on the 21st, but I'll still stream something on Monday for sure. Thank you so much, Shayla. I appreciate that, even though you're going through it right now. Yeah, the drop rates are... they're interesting. Because honestly, I tend to get tons of legendaries, but I never get the ones I want. Matthias says, praise the tipster. Thank you so much. To get streams. Shayla says to get streams. Another 5. Thank you so much, Shayla. We're definitely going to be... I think we'll be hitting that goal before the end of next week. Ninja Gaiden's coming out, and then after that, again, we pretty much have whatever we want to do, and there's a huge backlog of challenge runs. We have games that I've always wanted to play, like Sekiro, for example. We have tons of things that I do want to revisit. Neo 2, which I've never truly played, like, and it's... that was the first game I ever streamed on here. Oh my gosh! Shayla's like just saying, look, this is what's gonna happen today. Shayla with another 5 smackaroos. Thank you so much. Matthias says, praise the tipster, Shayla. Walter says, praise the tipster. Thank you so much. Shayla, you're awesome. So yeah, I mean, there's tons of great games we have to play. Neo 2 was the first game I ever streamed on this channel, but I was playing it like a Dark Souls, and I couldn't get through it. But I remember we played Neo 1. And when we played Neo 1 and with the fist only run, we kind of just fell in love with it. And that's what we're going to try and do with the, these other games in preparation for... We've got Neo. Well, in order, I would say we have Code Vein 2, Neo 3, probably Onimusha, I'd imagine is going to come out during that time. We have Mortal Shell beta test. We have, oh my god. Shayla is on fire. She says next week, every day streams next week. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Shayla. That is awesome. We are gonna make that happen. But yeah, Ninja Gaiden's gonna be fun. Really looking forward to that as well. I didn't realize how congested I sound. I'm all nasally. I'm all stuffy. I think, oh god, more of these things. Thank you so much, I really appreciate you. You're awesome. Always a pleasure to have you. And you're always very appreciative of all how kind and generous you guys are. It means so much to me, it really does. Oh man, that gave me chills. I don't like those skin bags. Can you go through, little guy? Ooh. See that? Why would that look so much like the... Oh, hold on. Shayla, that scared me too. I don't know what to do. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. There's... Oh. And he just ate me. I don't think I can go back. Matthias says, Shayla's a tipping machine today. That should be goal met. Shayla single-handedly met the goal, guys. We'll be streaming all next week. And guess what? Aside from Monday, which is like the 20th, the 21st and on is all Ninja Gaiden, thanks to Shayla. Thank you so much. That actually terrified me because the timing, but it was also very much appreciated. That should be goal met. Absolutely. The goal has officially been met, guys. Thank you again. Walter says, Shayla, thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much. That's so kind of you. Well, we're gonna have fun next week, that's for sure. I'm looking forward to it too. Ninja Gaiden. If we can do, okay, I don't know what to do here. If we can do a ninja master difficulty or a wooden sword only, we're gonna do it. If it's even plausible, I don't know anything about it, so we'll see. But thank you so much, Shayla. Okay, we gotta figure out what to do, guys. Oh my gosh, can I just crouch? See, how would, oh, he looks under the seat. How would one know? Like, I don't understand. Oh gosh. He's gonna find me. No, little boy! That's our friend. So it's like you have to die there. There's no way, right? Let's go see what's over here real quick. Thank you again, Shayla. Shayla is the tipster of the day. That'll certainly put her as chat queen. Okay, I don't like the skins because they're alive, so we gotta be very careful. Okay, can we open this? No weapons so far, but... Oh, hold on. Shayla says you're absolutely welcome, and we just get to see more streams. Yay! I love it. Trust me, if I could stream every day and provide for my family, then that's what I would do. I love that so much more than in retrospect, you know, than just making the content, because it's a great way to connect with you guys, and I'm able to chat with you guys live. It's not like this wall of like, maybe he'll answer me, you know. I'm not trying to be like some, you know, unreachable entity. I like to be, even though I'm the inhuman one, I want to be, I want you guys to see my human side and hang out with me and have fun and playing these games. And oh, I'm dead. No, I'm running. I don't know where to go though. Run, little children. Run, niños. Like in Signs. In the movie Signs. Muévete, niños. But yeah, I do love streaming, and I can't wait to, whatever time it takes, my goal is to eventually do where I'm streaming full time and then making content part time. And that would be ideal. So that's what we're trying to work towards. And it's because of people like you and your support and all the love and kindness you guys give that motivates me to get there. We're going to get there, you know? So, and like I said, it's a community effort, right? It's not just how do I benefit, right? I want us all to have fun and benefit. Like I said, I've got some fun things planned for hopefully the end of this year. And just to kind of like, you know, pay it forward. You know, you guys have been so awesome, and it's been such a blessed year. And I cannot wait to pay it forward, pay it back in the best way I can. Please don't come this way. There's no way. I have to run up that little thing then. No. Oh gosh. Don't. Okay. Oh, that's tense. That is very tense. I imagine this is gonna be a wall. I had to go forward then. So Little Nightmares was a really big game in the start of my little lore career. It was one of the first games I ever did lore on, and I remember it was just quite an experience. And that's when I decided, despite all the crazy stuff going on, that I was like, yes, like this is what I want to do. I want to make the channel, you know, define it as a lore and theory channel. And I don't know, it's been so much fun ever since. That was the beginning of my journey, really, to be, oh gosh, to be a lore person. He's gonna hear that. Run. Jump. Oh gosh. Oh, he's so fast. Go left. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh no. I thought I was the little boy. Jump scare. That was not what I was expecting though. I thought he was gonna come from the side, not through the front. Who does that? Who jumps to the front? What were we trying to do? Escape? I don't know. Okay. Whatever, dude. Nope, I don't need that. Lights away, please, because that's gonna just alert that crazy guy to us. He looks a lot like the hunter or whatever though from Little Nightmares 2. Okay, sprint already. Yep. Get a head start, and we can jump. Man, they're a lot faster than before, too. Come on, come on. And where's the little guy? Joe, I got stuck again. Oh, good move. Up, up, up. Up! What am I supposed to do? I don't know what to do there. Okay. Dang it. Can I scope this area out? Let's scope it out real quick. Come on. I'm just calling the boy boy and the girl girl because I don't know what else to call them. Oh, no, no, no. That's why we have to scoot it up. Well. Lovely. Okay, okay. Boy and girl. Run. Run, run, run. Get up, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come on, come on, come on. And why is he so fast? And who does that? Is that like his pre-skin form? Is he... Jump! Okay. Do I have to hold this, maybe? Crap! I was thinking maybe I hold it for them and then they get up there. Okay. The more I get eaten alive, the less it scares me, so it hurts. It's still very unpleasant, but... Oh man, you guys are amazing. Thank you all so much for all the love today. You guys have no clue how much I need that right now. Not just the hanging out and the camaraderie and the vibes, the good energy, you know? Definitely in need of some awesome experience time with you guys, because it's been a week. It's been a week. Where do I go? I don't know where to go. Kids, do something. I don't know what to do. He's so fast. All right, let's try and figure this out. If not, fam, I'm sure you've got your computer up right now. Just kidding. How to escape crazy man on train. REANIMAL. All right, sprint, sprint, sprint. Come on, come on, come on, come on. What if I just go for it? I don't know. Oh, please. That's it? Hold on. Okay. Oh my gosh, run. Jump. Cutscene. No. Don't tell me. No. No. Famps has just climbed the ladder with him. Jeez. I tried that. I did try that. He ate me multiple times. No, why is that everything? That was like a 10-minute demo. That game is dark, guys. That is a very dark and twisted game. And I saw something about, let me look it up really quickly. They named this character, let's see here. Let's see, it's REANIMAL Demo, and then the Steam page should pop up. I have to fake my date of birth apparently so I can look at it. Overwhelmingly positive, whereas the results and like the reviews for Little Nightmares was kind of like in the middle. Let's return to the main menu and let's see. It says welcome to the hellish world of REANIMAL. In this exclusive playable demo of the game's opening chapters, you will venture into the abandoned mill in search of one of your missing friends, and learn quickly that co-op, or cooperation, is the only means of survival. Now, there is another kind of flavor text that gives you even more. So we're in the mill. Oh, look at that. It says, taking place at the very beginning of the mill, you will learn how the boy and the girl, aptly named, meet, and more importantly, get a hint of why they might be there. I have no hint of why they're there. At the same time, you'll get your first taste of riding the boat around in this dark and unforgiving place. As you find your way through the fog to the shores of the mill, you search for a hood. Oh, your search for Hood will introduce you to the many obstacles that block your path, including an encounter with her disfigured captor known only as Sniffer. Okay, so the weird dude is called Sniffer. We are boy and girl, and Hood was apparently a girl. I had no clue. The one that had the hood on, and she was captured by Sniffer. Luckily in this demo, you will not have to defeat him. Dang it. We're saving that delight for the full game. So there will be a means to combat and actually fight with, or in some way face off with these monsters. That is insane. Yeah, the stream says excellent health, no interruptions since 11:12. So everything looks crispy right now. Yeah, the stream is still showing great health. Excellent health since 11:12. Well, that was interesting, guys. Wow. That was cool. Very, very interesting. Man, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be lots of fun. I need to get back to the home. I don't even know how to use my Steam Deck anymore. It's been a long time. So we tried playing Valor Mortis on the Steam Deck, and it literally fried my Steam Deck. This is a fun game, but it's kind of weird. Let's see if there's anything else that we might want to play for today on the Steam Deck. If not, it's fine. We jump into some we'll jump into some Borderlands for the rest of the stream if we need to. I will say this though, on Friday, so Friday's stream, we're probably going to be playing Arc Raiders, which is a game that I was interested in during the Summer Games Fest and all those different festivals, but don't know if it's going to be very... It's like a $39 game, so it's not even a full price, so I'm interested to see. Oh, if you guys want to see Crowsworn, let's try that. I know you guys have at least at some point shown some interest. I know Matthias would probably like to see it. So Matthias says, isn't there like a dark Disney-esque game coming out on the Switch too? Or it came out already, rather. Can't remember the name, however, it caught my attention because it was labeled as a dark Disney-like game. Matthias, that was actually By Sweet Carol, which is the game that I had been talking about at length. And ultimately at the end decided not to because they didn't give me a key, one, and it wasn't like just out of spite, just I didn't want to buy another game. And also, it didn't seem like you guys were very interested. When I asked you guys, you were like, I don't know. And I'm like, well, okay. So you guys were like, what you wanted to see was, oh gosh, we did a poll and you guys were like, it's okay. You guys weren't like necessarily in love with any of the choices, I could tell. I'm like, dang it. Because at the time, Borderlands was the only like fun game that I was enjoying, and the others, I didn't want to like go out and buy a game and then you guys be like, not too excited about it. Fam, well, thank you so much, fam. I appreciate you. Just so you know, fam, I know that means, it's a huge gesture, and that means so much to me. I want you to know, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I just cannot wait until the end of the year, guys. I have something very special planned for each and every one of my regulars. I cannot wait to, kind of put that all together and let you know what that's going to look like, because you guys are going to be so happy. Another tipster. Thank you so much, fam. And I know how hard you work for that, so to me it means more than you know, my brother. It means so much. I appreciate you so much. Bonus, also make up for the Monday stream too. Okay. You want to make up for the Monday stream? Okay, fine. If you want, that means I stream tomorrow then. That'll be my makeup, because I'll stream, because I wasn't going to stream Monday. I was like off, so let's see, what's today? Today's Wednesday. So yeah, I'll do a Thursday stream, and then I'll do Friday for sure, Arc Raiders. And then Monday through Friday of next week, we're going to be streaming for sure. So heck yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. Matthias says, yeah, that's the one. Praise the tipster, fam. Yeah, By Sweet Carol. So let's do boss demo real quick and die real quick. Why can't I? Oh, it's a, what? Whoa, why is nothing working? The shoulder buttons are to control this? What currency is that? That is, ooh, I don't know. Oh, is it? I don't know what that type of currency is, but I know where fam's from. Why can't I play this game? I don't understand what's happening. Vietnamese dollars. I knew it was from Vietnam, but I didn't know what they called it. Why is this happening? I have to hold the right trigger. Why? I've always used a controller for this. Options, please. Keyboard. I mean, yeah. Right? How about regular buttons? Because we don't do that console stuff. Up, down, left, right. I like that all that is actually a thing, yeah. Corvian power. It's right, it's defaulting to everything to be keyboard and mouse, and there's no way I can do that. Huh. Let's go back. Vietnam dong. Oh, okay, cool. It sounds weird in English. I like it. And I'm very appreciative, so thank you so much. Matai says, Crowsworn, and Human's just teasing us now. Oh, I'm flexing hardcore. Emmanuel Ortega, thank you so much. Another, you guys have exceeded the check. You guys have exceeded the goal, okay? You guys are amazing. I really appreciate you guys. You guys have far exceeded the goal now. Thank you so much. Praise the tipster, Emmanuel. I'm definitely flexing my content creator muscle right now, but you know what I can't do? I cannot play. Let me see, is it literally? No, even if I use my computer, it doesn't do it, so. I'll have to figure that out, guys, because the newest update has messed that up, that's for sure. Now, if you've noticed, the right stick is actually working. The right stick before was not working unless I was holding the right trigger. I might not be able to show you guys this. There is footage of it, and I did the complete playthrough on my channel, but I was just like, I know Matthias would really like this. I am just perturbed. You know what, guys? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at that because I have no clue why that's not wanting to work. So in terms of our library, it's quite limited, but these are the games that we do have. If you guys want to see any of these, let me know. And if not, that's fine. We'll jump over to Borderlands, and then we have some plans for Friday to play Ark Raiders and kind of just go from there. But is there anything here you guys want to see? I can't play that, so you know. Anything that's not going to destroy my Steam Deck. These are the games we have. Lots of horror games, lots of demos, lots of weird stuff. Timesia you guys have seen before. This is a roguelite, so I don't know if you guys aren't just like, oh my gosh, play that, then I'm totally down to switch some things up. I'll have to figure this Crowsworn demo out because I would love to show you guys. I do have several demos and keys as well, so like I'm gonna show you guys, since we have extra days to stream now. Tomorrow I might just show you every demo and key that I've gotten so far. I might just show you that so far. Okay, so in that case, we're gonna go ahead and power down. Let's see. Let's shut this bad boy down. We're gonna start switching over. Let's see. Matthias says, praise the tipster. Fam says, that's worth probably 2 or 3 days of breakfast me. Oh no. Now I feel bad, fam. Shay says, very nice of you, Emmanuel. That's really nice of you, fam. Or a week of gas. Oh, just you wait, my brother. You're gonna be happy at the end of this year. I'll tell you that right now. I'll be right back, guys. Just I need to switch my HDMI cords and not get, you know, electrocuted. I got the whole setup right here in the palm of my hands. Oh wow, that's super loud. We were just playing a scary game that was so quiet, and now we have an incredibly loud game. Oof, that is painfully loud. Okay, hopefully the volume is better for you guys as well. Matthias had mentioned a specific encounter, Road Ripper somethings. The Road Ripper boys. Let's see. I'll have to, I don't see it in chat. I can only scroll up so far, so no worries. I will play as I'm gonna do Amon for now. Ooh, that is loud. Well, there goes one eardrum. Bring Rafa over and roast that skinny dude in Reanimal. Oh, Rafa would melt. Absolutely melt anybody. I've been oh gosh. I changed up my loadout quite a bit. So let's see. You know, I guess the problem is for me to say, let me look at it in this file. This file is as blank as possible. So let me just double check. I'm going to go to the intranet, and we're going to look for the I think it was like Ripa drill site, BL4. I don't remember the name of these fools. What I'm gonna do is pull up my legendary, it's like a list of legendaries. I'm gonna say my legendary spreadsheet. It's a spreadsheet for legendaries, not quite a legendary spreadsheet though. It's getting there. But it's not mine, I didn't make it. I got it from a comment on a page about legendaries. And the comment, that particular list is so much better. I'm gonna actually send it to you guys so you can have it as well in chat. Ripper Roadbirds, okay. Alright, and that's the case. Let me look at it where it's at in map. It's not too far from the Wildhorn's Beard safe house. Is this all in the Faded Fields, or let me think? Wildhorn's Beard. Where the heck? I don't know any of these names. I'm gonna find out. Okay, so Saw Clench drill site. You should see what's coming up on the internet. Actually, you shouldn't see. It would blind you. No location. Man, the internet sucks now. Let's see. Sydney Pointy Legs. Okay, that's actually up here. So just for the sake of, because I have unlocked 100% of everything on this file. I just haven't completed all the challenges yet, but I've done everything else. I've done everything else, I promise. It's due north of one of the silos. So there will not be a thing that is hidden from me. Oh, and Matthias, after I get out of my menu or my start screen, I want specifically for you to guess what this reference is. Okay, so once I get out of all this screen, I already have a bounty on my screen. I want you guys to guess who or what the reference is about. Like, is it from a movie or whatever? And let me know in the comments in chat, because I think it's hilarious. So I have a vile bounty, and the bounty is Dead Ryrit Pauberts. What does that sound like, and where is that from? If you guys know. Carcadia Burn. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're gonna go get it right now. Carcadia Burn. Also, I can pretty much use this build with any weapon, and it's disgusting. It reminds me, that's the Terminator cosmetic you want. Ooh, I don't know, because it says unlocked by challenge or achievement, but it doesn't tell you which one. I could look it up though in just a minute. We can figure it out. But let me get over here and show you what I would do to them. Honestly, if it's an issue with like what level are you, what level are they, sometimes they are experienced and they're over leveled, and that can kind of suck a little bit. I don't know where this is at. I'm just doing things. I'm just doing things. I need to go SMG mode. But the bot is disgusting. Gotta warm up a little bit as we make our way. Oh, sorry, Echo. Not bad. Hey, you're dead. Okay, didn't do anything. That was totally not me, but the spread gets tighter and tighter every time. Okay, so let's go find. That's the cosmetic you want. Yeah, that's what I've been rocking for a little bit. I like it. It's very Terminator-esque. Eh, whatever. Alright, here goes. This weapon is really decent. It's kinetic. It would be even more deadly and get even faster kills with torque stickies on a boss, but I'm not too worried about it. So that's how it is. Yes, it is. Alright, let's see. Where's the little reset station for this bad boy? Just outside. How am I? Oh, there she is. I actually don't get that reference, but feel like I should. Oh, no, okay, so if you read it, if you say it out loud, you would get it. It's Dread Pirate Roberts, but it looks like Dead Pirate Poberts. Who is the Dread Pirate Roberts, and what movie is that from? You should totally get that. You will totally understand. You were gonna be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't know that, because you know it. You know it. I know you do. I believe. Dread Pirate Roberts is from The Princess Bride. And it's the name that Wesley takes from the previous pirate that ended up capturing him. The Power Ballad of Rod Vomit side mission for the head. Oh, okay, that's how you get it. The Power Ballad of Rod Vomit. Okay. Thank you so much, fam. Heck yeah. Alright, let's see. And if you're struggling, like I would say, like, what is if they have shields, are you using shock damage to help that? Whenever you're not like max level or whatever, like it's definitely gonna be in your best interest to use like those elemental affinities. And you can always change the difficulty as well, which is never a problem. We have a bunch of different options. But whoa, okay, there, buddy. Can't believe I couldn't place it. Yes, Dread Pirate Roberts. And it's really hard to say whenever I'm reading it wrong, but that is from The Princess Bride. And that's Wesley's name. That's his alias that he takes whenever he becomes the new Dread Pirate and is all badass and like climbing up mountains and beating giants and fighting ROUSs in the deadly swamp. But that's one of my favorite movies. I mean, the shields just break instant. That's crazy. Oh, hi. Didn't see you there, buddy. Okay, so, oh yeah, these little alien dudes. Yeah, so it's really just a matter of, that shield is so strong and it regenerates a little bit as well. So that, I can see that as a huge problem. And they do tons of damage. They just knocked me down. I have like 1,000,000 in health. Oh yeah, for sure. They're super annoying. I remember these guys specifically, and they're hard to hit because they're up in the air. But shield damage is definitely the way to go. So you want to go like anything with electric. There's also, I'm trying to think of, there's another one that's also another element that's actually pretty good with it as well. Missed my shots, but whatever. 2 legendaries. Matthias and I were just talking about the drop rates. He was fighting Gen 1 for like an hour and didn't get what he needed. But he got 2. I put this game on easy and still couldn't kill those little bastards. Well, I killed 2 of them, but couldn't get the 3rd. Yeah, they're rough. I mean, they killed me, and if you look behind me, look how much shield I actually have. So, let me remove myself. How do I remove myself? Boop! So, if you look at my shield, it's got like, I've got like one of the highest shields on like the server. It's just 65,000 shield, and they actually killed me. They downed me, which is like really hard to do. So, yeah, those guys just kind of suck, but I'm gonna see what else. There's another thing we can look at, the damage type. So elemental damage chart. So if we look at the damage, like what else is good against shield? So shock is gonna be really good against shield, and radiation. So if you have like the yellow radiation damage, that also does pretty good bonus damage against shielded enemies. So that's not bad. So we got a potato thrower. Look at that. And we also obtained a potato thrower. Look at that. 2 potato throwers. Look at this go. But anyways, yeah, that's a tough fight. I forgot that one. I did not farm that one because it was so annoying initially. Also, depending on what build you're running, you know, hitting enemies that are flying up in the air can be really tough. Amon's whip can still aim up there, which is nice. And it's pretty, like, it's a very, very straightforward shot type, so it's not bad. So I mean, his whip is going to help you with that. If you're going ordnance, there's some tracking ordnance that you can get from an earlier boss that I was fighting last time. I can show you guys where to farm that as well, but yeah, that's a tough one. It's not a fun fight. I think I just picked up a spread launcher. Did I do such a thing? Nope. Secret missiles. Let me go back to chat though, because I have all these things up now. Marcus! What's up, Marcus? Matthias says, thanks, fam. Marcus says, you can farm this drill after killing bosses, exit to another safe house outside of the Carcadia Burn area, and then go back to the nearest safe house. They then do not click on Mox's machine and drop down. Only the bosses respawn. Oh, that's really interesting. So Marcus has like this really interesting strategy. So essentially you can farm the bosses without all the ads. That's great. That's really good tip. How you doing, Marcus? That is awesome. Good tip. Okay, but anyways, yeah, that was that boss. Kind of again, it's just hard because they're flying. Very difficult boss because he's flying. And if you're not kitted out for like flying enemies or shielded enemies, that can be quite difficult. Let's see. I'm going to go to a bank real quick and just, not bank, my favorite little, I like Launchpad. Sorry, I'm a simple man. Shay, this is, hey Marcus. How are you doing? It looks like your chats are coming through. I'm loving that. Man, it was so annoying. I don't know why it kept just acting funny with your chats. I don't know, you never say or do anything wrong, but for whatever reason, like the bot or YouTube or whatever, it just removes chats. It's super annoying. So super glad to have you back. Hope everything's going well with you, my friend. Okay, I only used Rafa because I didn't know where it's at. So now that we know where it's at, I'll beat it as Amon. But with Amon, it's probably going to be easier because I have like this tracking shots. And I didn't even use like, for my Rafa build, I wasn't even using the weapon that I just used another weapon. So it's right here. So it's due north of Judgment's Lapse. Okay. We'll swap it out. We'll swap it out. Raphael. Got that that autocorrect. So we played the Little Nightmares 2 demo. I'm not on Little Nightmares 2, the REANIMAL demo, and it was awesome. It's a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be though, but it was quite awesome indeed. So for my Amon, I'm not using anything but ordnance, so it should be actually kind of an easier fight because my bullets track. I can, if you're using ordnance, I can show you where to farm this as well. Marcus is high, Lemonade. Well, I'm not using Rafa. Now I know where it's at, though. Okay, so we go to map. And ooh, was it here? Ah, here. I'm late to the party. Been a lot going on. No worries, no worries. Trust me, I know. It's been a crazy week for us as well. Absolute crazy week. Alright. So, if we do the things, we'll use this and get back up on that upper level. And I don't use the whips or anything anymore. I changed the whips out, Matthias, for lightning spears. And those do pretty well. But yeah, if you're having trouble, breaking the shields is going to be the more difficult thing. And so a radiation or shock damage is going to be the best to loosen that up. So my auto-tracking bullets are coming from this gun called the Atling gun. It's this weapon here, and you can get this from Callus. Not Callus the Ripper Queen, but Callus, like the word, like you're so callous, like that. And I'll show you how to get that, who to farm that from. And that's one of the best. This is honestly the best. Like the roll that I have is I've never seen anything roll better than this. So it's almost 30,000 DPS and with tracking bullets. So I'll show you. But anyway, so like if I have my ordnance out, I can aim over here and the bullets will just start tracking in on people. And every time I apply status effect, I get ammo back. So I have infinite ammo and then the bullets track. So you know how I'm just kind of shooting in the general direction. So it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Anyways, we'll go in here and we'll go ahead and take them out. Bros are walking cruiser. Yeah, this is... I'll never run out of ammo. Like, I just have to not hold the trigger too hard. If I'm aiming at a boss, though, I can hold the trigger all day. So there I'm about to die because I'm an idiot, but I go back here. Get some overshield. Who else wants to die so I can... There's 100 enemies. How the hell did that happen? Lovely. But anyways, we'll kill them. That was just me accident. I don't know how I got down to second time. They must have either had a bomb. It must have been like a line driver or something, but it's fine. It happens. We're right next to it anyways. It's gonna cost a pretty penny. That's probably gonna make 7 or 11 million. 9 million. Okay. Ooh. Very costly mistake there. Okay, but anyways, let's go. So one thing that I'm looking to change is I'm looking to get a different shield on this build and a different enhancement. One that actually will increase my DPS even further. But right now I don't have that, and I haven't really been farming for it either, so. Oh, I'll show you. Old Painless, that's right. Fallout reference, baby. Love it. But yeah, if I have a shield that gives over shield, then I'd be much better off because I'm dealing damage and getting over shield. As long as I'm dealing damage, I'm getting some shield back, which is nice. But I was just positioned pretty poor. Like I'm in the center of everything right now, so it's not smart, but. So then I can just hold the trigger and then he's dead. Pretty awesome. Ah, no! You can't vault. So you cannot vault with your ordnance because it's two-handed, so. Alright, so we got these idiots here. I don't know how that didn't do the thing. Don't fight rippers, run through, ignore Mox Machine, and drop down to bosses. Yeah, I definitely didn't do that because I was just trying to show that we could do it, but I keep dying. I love it. I love it. Keep dying. Jesse, the body of Ventura represents. Oh, really? I will do that. So, Marcus, that's a good tip. I thought that was just for, you were saying like when you're farming it?
I'm still here, so there must be a reason for it.
Jeez Louise. Also, I'm trying to go through the UVH ranks on this one, and probably not quite ready for UVH 2. This is UVH 1, but I'm definitely, I don't have a good shield right now. Blaine Jane. The Blaine reference. So here, like, this is where the bosses go, so there's nothing I can do to avoid the bosses, right? I'm assuming, because this is where they come out of those holes. So I have no clue. If there's a way to skip them, I'm not sure I understand. But if you're meaning like on the farm route, then that makes a little bit more sense. But if I, like, this is where the bosses come from, so I don't know if I can.
I will break you, but only a little, so we can fight again.
Ignore the Moxie. I don't even have this one unlocked yet. I don't have the Moxie machine unlocked yet on this file. I need to look around for heals and be smart this go around, because yeah, I'm pretty squishy right now. And I haven't done all of my specializations yet, which will allow us to kind of get a better cooldown. Ah, I see, I see. I did not know. That's a really cool. I'll have to read in more detail as soon as this is over, and I can like really find out, because that's an awesome tip. But I'm not gonna farm these guys at all. I have. Oh no! What is happening with my life? Yay! We didn't die yet. I'm gonna read what Marcus is saying, because he's telling us a tip on how to avoid the rippers, which is huge. Yeah, I haven't finished the site at all. Like, not with this character. On Rafa I have, but Matthias wanted to see us beat it without Rafa. So this is the first time completing it with this character. See, I can just hold the trigger, and he's dead, and then this guy. So okay, it hasn't, now it's been beaten properly the first time. Man, Marcus has all these really cool tips, like on how to bypass it. That's pretty awesome. So then, and then we have full ammo. So then it's like, oh, we just used like 1,000,000 bullets, we have full ammo again. So we can just pop it right back up. So you have like that uptime. Okay, so Marcus says you must leave Carcadia Burn. Okay. Go outside the area zone to another area zone, go back to the closest safe house, then run through the place, drop down and ignore Mox's machine. Oh. Okay, well now we've completed it. I'm certainly not going to farm that because I don't think it has anything we need. This particular area, I forget what it's called, the rip or something. This particular one gave me road birds. You can get the wombo combo, which is pretty good. Spinning blade is a grenade, and then you get the, well, I don't know how, it only has 2. There's definitely 3 drops. I think the 3rd drop is the potato thrower. I got 2 potato throwers from this particular boss. But Wombo Combo is essentially one of like the meta weapons. It's very, very highly sought after. So that could be a reason why people farm this. So, yeah, definitely, that is not a fun fight, Matthias. I don't blame you on that. I have no desire to farm it because I don't really need Wombo Combo. It's a great weapon, but ugh, that's going to be a tough farm. So Marcus is saying, so after you've beaten the area, you have to leave the zone, which is Carcadia Burn, the major area. You go to the closest safe house in the Carcadia Burn after you've left it. Then you just go straight and you drop down, ignore the Mox machine, and then apparently the bosses come out. That's very interesting. Marcus says that was from Matthias. Yep. Yeah, that's huge. Because then you get rid of all the ads, and if you notice, that's what was killing me. The ads are tough. There's tons of them. Well, in this particular file, I need to go up to UVH5 because obviously that's like the major test. I also need to find a way to get a better shield and a better enhancement. So I definitely need a better shield. This is a fun little rep kit. I probably could have used that too. The Vladov. I still find it very interesting and odd that Amon makes specific comments about the Vladov weapons. Like he just really loves, I don't know why. He likes his Vladov though. I'm not even using this, I just happened to pick it up. I want one that's purely kinetic with Jacobs. Because I have a really good one that I use for Rafa, but we're going to look at our missions really quickly and see what we need to do to get to UVH2. Oh, that's it. Okay. Rush the gate. That one's not too bad. It kind of sucks, but you don't even fight a boss, I don't think. Okay, so we can go to map. And we'll speak with Lilith. Matthias says, thanks, Marcus. I have to be able to beat it once to even attempt to farm for the Wombo Combo. That's half the battle. I'll remember your tips, though, Marcus, when I'm more successful. Absolutely. Remember that the, yeah, what Marcus is saying is going to be super helpful for the farm. And then in terms of, why am I stuck? Oh. In terms of the damage types, you want to get like a shock or radiation weapon so you can kill that shield, and then you can use incendiary or just regular kinetic, and that'll do the rest for the flash. The red bar. But yeah, that's a tough fight. I mean, there's so much going on, but if you are able to, oh, you dropped it down. I was gonna say drop it down to easy and then just finish them that time, but make sure your weapons are properly leveled too. There's times when I was going on for hours and my weapon would be 3, 5, 7 levels below my level, and enemies scale to you. So they'll be very, very tanky. No, you must leave Carcadia Burn, go to, say, abandoned safe house, then a different zone, then go back to the closest safe house to the drill site, then run through. Don't use Moxie's machine, and there will be no rippers. How did the bosses come out, though, without Moxie's machine? Fam says, yeah, some of the characters of Borderlands always have their own favorite manufacturer and sometimes comment about it.
That's all the order thinks of us, huh?
And that's what was part of the reason why I was like, oh, that's interesting that he was going, that Amon was Vladov. I was thinking Amon would be like more Torg, you know, I don't know why.
But yes, I was on the
He loves
first
his
ship
Vladov
that ever
stuff.
landed here, roughly 1,000 years ago. There's really nothing more to say about it now. Russia's plan will fail without you.
Well, that's not very
Spoke
nice.
with fire on your tongue.
He spoke of fire.
Well, my friend, the people we lost believed we'd make it off Kairos. They believed it because I gave them hope. But hope without action means nothing. This has to end. Saul's reign has to.
Marcus, how are you enjoying your playthrough? Are you doing another Vex playthrough? Have you started with any other characters yet? I was considering doing either Vex or Harlow next. I don't know which one, but super excited to start that at some point as well, because just for fun, you know, and figure out a build.
Conway's already scouting ahead. I'll ready the rest of the assault. It's time to fight.
Let's do it. Let's go fight somebody. Alright, defend the outbounders. It's literally just right outside. Let's go. Yeah, I definitely need a new primary weapon. I need a new shield with siphon. And I'd also like a shield that gives us another shield, an enhancement. So the amp is really good though. Marcus says all areas have a white zone around them. When you zoom out, go to the area outside the white zone to another white zone area. Then it resets the bosses. Oh wow, that's insane. So that's like really interesting tech because I did not know that. That's why I was like, how does it reset the bosses? That's cool. That's really cool. So it's kind of like loading in the bosses even if you haven't used the machine. And not only that, but it'll save you money if you're broke. That's really cool, Marcus. I did not know that. That's why I was like, how does that work? That is neat. Alright, let's go to UVH2, shall we? Once we complete this mission, we'll get to that new difficulty. Sounds like I'm using a weed eater. I'm mowing the lawn. Who shot me in the back? That is so cool. If you don't use the machine, that is awesome. What a great tip. Saves you money. And you don't have to deal with all the ads, all the mobs. That's really cool.
I'm happy for the help. We got lucky. These locust missiles are still usable. There's a few stuck on the cliff over there if you wouldn't mind grabbing.
Oh yeah.
What is our plan for them?
Well, Conway said we're
Go,
going to
go.
which is not exactly true, but perhaps metaphorically true.
Marcus says yes, it works in a few driller sites. That's really cool.
I'll get these locust missiles up to the fortress.
I like it.
You go on ahead and meet up with Russian.
Pongo Bongo is my favorite driller site. And I can't wait to that sweet, sweet day where I get the Phantom Flame Phosphine.
I will join you shortly.
Hurry, if you can. Conway was scouting Saul's fortress, but I haven't heard from him in too long, and you know Conway isn't one for quiet time.
Let's see. All the way over here, it seems. We're definitely going to use our safe houses here to speed this up a bit. If I can get to UVH2, see how the build fares at that new difficulty. And then there's a few things I need desperately. For this particular build, definitely an enhancement. The shield, I could keep the same shield or just find a way to get more overshield. There's a few changes we need to make though. Also, it's hard for me to hunt vile bounties with this because my bullets don't explode, so they don't cause explosions or anything. So crystallized enemies or vile enemies are very tough for me in this build without having to change my ordnance. So there's a few things I'd like to fix for quality of life on this one for sure. For sure. Bam says, I think because some of these bosses are more like glorified mob enemies, they can spawn normally without the Mox machine. Yeah, that seems like that's the case. In some regard at least. Because Marcus was saying specifically for certain driller bosses, that's what happens. Because a lot of the enemies are just variants of regular mobs. And they definitely spawn in. Everybody here has 3 bars, my gosh. I guess that's the healthy vampire, that's the perk here. They're all healthy vampires. Every time you do any kind of quest for your UVH, there's always a perk, enemies all spawn singularities or things like that, so.
The outbounders are calling the shots now, not Saul.
Matthias says, well, thank you, Inhuman, for proving you're a bigger beast than I. Not at all. Thanks for the tips as well. However, all I really need is that ordnance. I'm using the rocket launcher type, and that ends up killing me more. Yeah, any explosion types, if you're not tanky enough, you will kill your own character, so easily. I'll show you where I farmed this ordnance. We'll do that right after this UVH mission. And I'll show you how to get it. It's a very common drop for this boss. It's a very common drop. You also get the hot slugger from this particular boss. I mean, you can get a bunch of great stuff from this boss. Definitely one of the earliest farms I did, and I didn't realize the Atling gun was any good, and because I wasn't really going to do an ordnance build. But then I came around and I was like, oh wow, ordnance is lots of fun. The only problem is, like, when you get to like the, you know, end game, you're gonna have to have like a secondary ordnance or another way to explode the crystal enemies, because they have these crystals on them and they're immortal until you can actually harm them. So you have to be able to crack open the, or destroy the crystals, and then they're actually susceptible to take damage.
Grab some canisters.
We've breached their defenses. Move forward together.
You heard him. Go, go, go. Don't stop till you can smell Saul's breath. Protect each other's backs.
All right. Yeah, you don't even need the Ripper Queen. They just have the same name. It sounds the same. Like, she's Callous, C-A-L-L-I-S. You have to fight Callous, as in C-A-L-L-O-U-S, like the word callous. Like, you're being so callous, like that. I'll show you where he's at. You can get to him pretty quickly too, without having to do any big story progression. I'll show you exactly where it's at after I do this UVH mission. You see how we have like max ammo every time we are hitting, like if we hold the trigger, so we're almost max again. So we're able to gain ammo faster than we can spend it. And especially for order enemies that happen to like use that quicken, and they fast forward or whatever, you can still just track them with these bullets. Once the bullets have the track on them, they're not gonna, like, once they're locked on, they're not going anywhere. There's no escape. And now, see, I still have full ammo, even though I just spent a bunch, so I could put it away and pull it right back up if I wanted. What's up, Dark Glass? Peanut butter, our favorite.
Fancy meeting you guys here.
You're hurt.
I'm fine.
I haven't made it to the Ripper Queen. I'm almost there, though. Yeah, I'll show you where it's at. You don't even need to have gotten that far in the story. And you are always free to explore new regions as well. I'll show you exactly where it's at in just a few seconds.
Oh, come on, Rush. You're not trying to win this all on your own, are you?
This is the Crimson Resistance. No one's on their own. Everyone, take Conway and get back to HQ. We've got it from here. They've all risked enough. It's up to us now, Vault Hunter.
Dark Glass, how's it going? It's been a long time. Let's ride. Oh, I have to activate that. My bad. Let's ride.
This is our only chance to take Saul down. All the people we lost. I can't let them die in vain.
Progress often requires sacrifice. It does not make the loss any easier, but you will realize it's
All right.
when Saul is gone.
We're in this together, remember? I don't care what I have to do. Saul dies today. Just a few adjustments and it'll be good to go. Keep them off me up there and we'll blast our way right to her. Straight to your front door.
More of the Timekeeper's puppets.
Let's see, where's this? Oh, okay. A vampiric machine. The rate of fire on this weapon is so fast, though, that if you don't have the build set up the way I do, you will expend all of your ammo in like 2 seconds.
This may be my best work yet. Get far enough away from the blast zone. I'll join you once I activate the detonation sequence.
Conway always said I was a terrible liar. Guess they just know me too well.
This lie better not be what I think it is, Rush.
Remote detonation won't work. Realized it while you were fighting. Has to be triggered manually. Saul will retaliate if we don't do this now. Tell Conway I love him,
Get him.
and that I'm sorry. Go and finish this. Just like I said, I've got you.
Rush!
Don't worry. We've seen this already. He's fine.
Wait. What the? Where am I?
Emergency
Thanks to Zadra.
complete. I've got him, Vault Hunter. You go finish the job.
I'm assuming, do we get all the way to kill him, or is that the end of the quest? I don't remember. Some of these UVH quests end at different times. No, we go fight. Okay, we'll kill Idolater. Nice. That's perfect. I need to farm him anyways. This particular boss has a few things that I need, but we won't be able to farm him because we're in a story mission. However, if I can get a nice drop, I'd be super excited. If I can get a dancer mod for Rafa or something else, it'd be so sweet.
I spent centuries at the Timekeeper's side. This coldness seeped into me.
Oops. Meant to kill you, thank you.
Another of Saul's airships is preparing to launch. Stop it.
And then Saul himself. I'm gonna
Whoa, hey there.
Just leave it to me.
You defended the outlaws. You killed my spy master.
May you transcend synthetic wrongs.
And now you desecrate my fortress with your stench. Defiance is weakness. Rebellion is desperation. The Timekeeper was ready
Movement speed wouldn't be terrible to have either, considering I'm running around with this from mobs as well.
to thrive. You are a worm. A worthless creature
No.
that deserves to crawl in the dirt.
Those bullets tracked him down the whole time.
What we're doing here accomplishes nothing.
We got a big guy over there. In 3 seconds, we can pull out our
Your life of kind.
heavy ordnance and take him out.
Something of
Just hold the trigger.
you would just listen to the
And he's dead. We still have full ammo.
You should be approaching Saul's airship now, Vault
that.
Hunter.
Come now. Let your flesh melt.
There, up ahead. That's Saul's airship. It's the same type that struck the Outbounders before. If it launches,
We're
there's
dead.
no way they'll survive again.
It launches. We are dead.
I can't cancel the launch from here, and there's no way to get you inside. Get closer somehow. That's your only hope for stopping it. The refueling platform. If you raise it, you should be able to reach the ship.
I thought I didn't do it. Okay. I missed somebody.
Vault Hunter, activate the refueling platform. Quickly. It's your only path to the airship.
I'm gonna pull this switch here.
Well done. There's no sense attempting to blow up the ship. You've turned to goo along with it. You can release the docking clamps. That should sabotage the launch sequence. And buy you time to take down Saul.
The first clamp is down.
Good. Now hurry to the others. We're cutting it close, Vault Hunter. Do not let that airship launch.
Laid-off guns aren't pretty, but they do the job.
See, Vladoff. He keeps talking about Vladoff. More of this Vladoff stuff with him. Oh gosh. Okay. Still full ammo after we held it for that long. 141 is the max ammo. We get a little bit of bonus ammo just by switching to our ordnance. I think it actually only carries like 108 or maybe 90 shots. I don't remember. We have like the max clip size, I think, too, which is really awesome. Really good roll. I don't know. I just got it after almost back-to-back Atling guns for a period of time. I'm gonna show you guys where to farm that boss as well. I did put a link in the chat that shows you a list of the legendaries and who to farm them from. So if you know what you're looking for, it's quite helpful. It even gives some of like the flavor text, like and even the description of how some of the legendaries work, because some of them don't have good descriptions, they just have a name. And so you need to know, what they actually do if you want to actually go farm for it, right? So it's a pretty good spreadsheet. I've been using it since the first few days, actually. Hasn't disappointed me yet. Alright, we're done with that. Let's go pull this clamp down and move forward. Perfect.
Perfect. The ship is out of commission, but the outbounders won't be out of danger until you eliminate Saul. Say hello from me in your special way, Vault Hunter.
Oh, I will.
The outbounders should be safe for now.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Good luck.
Yeah, if you just go straight to the elevator and press the button, you don't have to face up with those guys, and then we can just go straight to his little area. Like his, I don't know, greenhouse looking area. His home.
Let's leave it there for now, yeah? I'll see you soon.
The longer you hold the trigger, the faster the rate of fire is as well. It gets pretty disgusting. Once you get used to like when you hold the trigger, when you let it go, you'll have infinite ammo. Ah, somebody's calling me. Oh, of course you come back. But I mean, we're fine. We're full, so I can just switch back over. But it's a mobility thing. When you have the heavy ordnance, you're gonna move a little slower. That's fine. Kill Idolater Soul, then we can finally get to UVH numero dos. Alright, cool. Can we one cycle him? Only if we get a good throw. If we get a good throw, we might be able to get a one cycle. Down we go. He just crunches this guy. Yep, need a snack.
The obligation of the weak is to nourish the strong.
Not very nice. We don't crush our friends. This is not where the Callous boss is just yet. I'll show you that. I'm just completing the rest of this mission, and I'll show you exactly where it's at after this. The latrine. What a fancy word. Have you fought Idolater Soul yet? You don't have to. I'm just wondering. It's not necessary. You can skip anything and fight anything in any order. He didn't do his introductory attack. I farmed this guy a lot, and he should just spread his legs. Yep, there you go. That's perfect attack if I can get the throw right. Okay, he should be dead here then. Look at the ammo counter on the bottom. Oh, he's dead. One cycle, baby. Dancer mod. Oh god, what is it? Is it a Golden God kinetic with Jacobs? Or is it Gore Master? It's exactly what I need. Oh my gosh. Jacobs. Oh man. The thing is that like the individual, okay, that's fine. I don't care. I'm gonna actually send that to the bank so Rafa can use it. That's exactly what we wanted. Sweet. That is literally exactly what I asked for. I said, is that a golden gun with the Jacobs on it? Kinetic? And it's like, yeah, of course I am. Oh, that's so much fun. Okay, cool. I'll take it. That'll be good for Rafa. The white Thanos without the workout routine. Yeah, he's pasty Thanos, kind of chunkies. Kind of invincible sometimes. Not if you one cycle him though.
It is finished. Saul is dead.
Yay! So now we're UVH2. At this point, after I get out of all the hubbub and all the dialogue, I'll show you where to farm this boss. Matthias says, I beat Idolater Soul, however I wanted to get back to him to farm for any potential legendaries he could drop, but I couldn't figure out how to get back to him. However, now I'm doing that side mission. So you can always warp back to like their areas on the map, and I'll show you exact. Oh my gosh, I got a bugbear. I don't know what that is, but up to 100% damage based on the emptiness of the magazine. Alt fire. Okay, wow, that's cool. I'll take it. My gosh. A little bugbear is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and bank it because I don't know about that one. All right, sweet. That's so exciting. So if you look at the map, let me show you. If you're up here, Matthias, and you're like, I need to farm my Idolater Soul again, you don't have to replay the mission, because if you replay the mission after you beat him the one time, you have, it's just a dialogue, it's a really slow way to do it. So if you just go to his fortress, which is in the bottom right, so from here, you're in Faded Fields, you go to the area that says Fortress Indomita, and you would just click on that, and you can fast travel to Fortress Indomita, and that would be the fight. It's easy as that, and that way you can just go, you can skip through everything and go straight to the Moxie vending machine and restart the farm. Marcus, you're awesome. Callous Harbinger is in the Craven's Nook order Craven's Nook order bunker in Heart of the Mountain area and the Terminus range. You have to first complete the bunker to fight him. That's correct. And I'm going to show you where it's at and how to do that. It's a pretty quick one as well. And the boss fight is really, he's huge. So, I mean, you can't miss him. It's an easy target is what I'm saying. It's not like Mimikron and those other guys that are really annoying. Let's finish this mission up. Yeah, UVH2 unlocked.
I'd ask you to stay and celebrate the victory with the rest
UVH.
Not exactly done on Kairos, are you?
For you, my friend, I would stay as long as you would have me. But so long as the Timekeeper has a hold on this planet, I can
Rhodes. Calloway's over here somewhere.
But when I didn't, I realized finding something to die for isn't the same as having something to live for.
No shit.
So thanks for that. The Outbounders need someone leading them from the front, and I intend to be that leader. The snacks and speeches won't stop, but you taught me how to get in the fight again, too. Put it all together.
I just need you to tell me how to get your biceps that swole. I need swole biceps. I guess it's those protein bars that keeps talking about. Yay! Okay, that should be UVH2 for us. And we'll skip this. Alright. Exit immediately. Now we're at least at UVH2. And then Marcus is telling us exactly where it's at. Callous Harbinger of whatever, I forget his name, is the boss. The boss is in the Craven's Nook Order Bunker, which is in Terminus range. I love it. Okay, cool. Now we're at UVH2. You can see that at the bottom right beneath our bar. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look. And Terminus range is going to be this big area over here. So you have the Fade Fields, you got Carcadia Burn, you got Terminus range. So if you find the Heritage Opus safe house, which is kind of on the far eastern side, so you can come up through the Faded Fields, you grab this Heritage Opus place, and you're going to go through the mountains apps, and it'll take you right here to Craven's Nook. As you go through to Craven's Nook, you'll find that it leads you all the way to Callous Harbinger of Annihilating Death, which is the name of the boss. It's such a huge name. But all we're going to do is just go here, and then we warp to Heritage Opus. And from Heritage Opus, you just have to jump down, and you make a left, and you go into the mountain. It's called the Heart of the Mountains apps or something like that. And then you just... You have to find a way to open the door. As long as you've killed Idolatrous Soul, you can open order bunkers. I can't believe I found a kinetic golden god. It's so good. So good. Wait, am I in the right area? I haven't done this farm route in a while. So you just go down, out, you know, you jump down and then you just follow this little, there'll be a little path over here. Oh, little Triceratops monsters. And you jump this little bridge and then you'll immediately be in the apps because it's taking you into the mountain. And then you got to do a little bit of jumping around. Get a save point over here. Yep. You can jump across. There'll be some creeps here. You don't have to worry about them unless you want to. I might just farm me a hot slugger, honestly. And just keep making your way up and around. Big jump here. Just glide across. We have to do some circling around. Don't hurt me. Then we jump down and then we go back around again. Don't go out. You don't want to leave. Actually want to keep going towards the actual bunker. It's due north of our current position and you just keep going and then we grapple one more time. And then there will be a thing you can grab down here. And you grab it and you throw it at the bunker. And you can open the door. And then once you're inside, there'll be a few enemies we have to kill. Oh wow, this dude's tanky. Oh, she's so tanky. Gosh, man, these guys are tanky. Ah, he tackled me or something. Alright. And we're gonna go down here. You pull off this vent. Oops. And then we go through here. Marcus with the Kofi. Thank you so much, Marcus. Today's been such a great day. You guys have been so awesome. I really appreciate that. Marcus with the Kofi. Just so you know, we are going to be streaming all next week and the rest of this week as well. So super excited about that. Thanks to you guys. Thank you so much for helping us meet the super chat goal. You guys are amazing and much love to every single one of you guys in chat. You guys are just awesome. I cannot wait to reveal what I got planned for you guys though coming the end of this year. So all we do is just go up the stairs, so we can just, you can skip all these. I always like to fight everybody so I can get the XP and all that, but whenever you're going for a farm, you can just kind of skip through. Thank you so much, Marcus, for the Kofi. That is so nice of you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much, Marcus, and Susanna, of course. Much love to y'all. Marcus said, just wanted to help your funds thing. I heard everyone donates, so we'll add some funds to whatever it's for. Yeah, we're streaming all next week, or the rest of this week as well now. The rest of this week and all next week. And we'll be playing Ninja Gaiden 4. And yeah, it's going to be great, because after Ninja Gaiden 4, we pretty much will be able to do whatever you guys want. So if there's other games in the back, like other Souls likes. We're going to prepare for everything coming out in 2026. So it's going to be awesome. Thank you so much, Marcus. And it was a big one too. Jeez, you guys are awesome. I'm gonna use this so I can level just so, and I know that we've said these things before, but just so you know, because now that you're playing the game, things make more sense. But for you, Matthias, like if you need to, like if you're farming a boss and you're like, okay, my cooldown or action skill's not cooldown yet, you can always just tag the machine. It'll give you full health, but also re-up your cooldown, so then you can just tag Moxie and then jump right back in. Oh, but I didn't want to do that. I didn't mean to do that. My bad. Okay. Let's see how good we are at UVH2. I mean, it's not nearly as juicy as I'd like it to be, but it's good. That's still melting. It's not like some crazy amazing, but I mean, it's good. Considering that's just a homebrew. We made this one at home. I like it. That's UVH2 as well, so very beastly still. And you farm this boss, Matthias. You're going to want to farm this boss until you're bored of it. And you will get the Atling gun, which is the ordnance I have with the tracking shots. You want to go for kinetic on that. You don't want elemental. Go kinetic with maximum DPS on it. It's going to be amazing. Why did I get all these knives? And then you're going to, if you want, you can get like a hot slug or something for like a fun primary weapon. We'll farm him a few times because I need a new primary weapon, honestly. I'm not even using this like at all. There's no need for me to have it. I just had it equipped for giggles. But oh yeah, we're gonna keep going. We have some specialization points too, so I like to use this so I can get some little bit of amp, and then we go here. Now I do have a spread shot shotgun, but I'm not really kitted for like that, so I imagine I could one-shot some bosses with Rafa with that, or get close to it. Darn, well, a lot of drops, but not what we need. Ooh. Marcus, how are you enjoying your Vex? Have you done any tweaks to the build or anything like that? Or also, once you answer, I do have a question for you on a Harlow build that I kind of had I had looked at the skill trees a few days ago. I have not looked at her skill tree since, but I do have a question for you on Harlow if you have a second. But first, and more importantly, I want to hear how your build is coming along. But I just wonder if you've made any like more tweaks or found any kind of like amazing rolls for weapons or anything like that. Get wrecked! Get wrecked! How do you, Marcus, so Matthias was telling me a little bit about the drop rate and stuff. A lot of people I feel have said the drop rate is not very good for legendaries. I think it's fine. I think if they boosted it anymore, like you get too many. The only thing that I wish was better is that I wish that when they had like the red chests and things like that, like it would only be like according to level, like if you're level 50 or end game or whatever, you're getting like purples. And maybe a higher chance for legendary. I've got a few legendaries from the red chest, but sometimes the red chest will give me greens and grays, and I'm like, well, I'll never use that, you know? So I wonder, like, what you think about the drop rates, because I think they're fine. I just think, like, rewards like red chests and stuff kind of suck. Because, you know, you go and you beat the game and you have 4 red chests, and I got, like, greens and blues, and I'm like, the hell? I was like, that didn't feel like I'm a vault hunter. I was hoping for like a guaranteed legendary or something, you know? So I don't know. I think the drop rates during farming are fine. But I don't know about the red chests. Like, I'm not really a big fan of those. I wish they dropped more like higher rarity gear, I guess. So yeah, I need at least a hot slug. That'd be fun. I wouldn't mind it. And then by picking everything up, even if you don't have an interest in it, you just go and sell it, and then all you do is you're just going to make all that money back. So every time you're paying for it, you're making more money by picking up the as junk and then paying the fixed amount here. So you just end up making a lot more money, and like both of my characters probably have close to, like I think Rafa has like 200 million, and I die all the time with because I'm always doing dumb stuff with Rafa. Always making some weird decisions with him. Let's see, ordnance cooldown, ordnance crit chance. Okay, that's cooldown there. You know, I think I'd probably want... gun damage wouldn't hurt me either, though, actually, because I'm getting 50% gun damage on this guy, I think, too. Increased gun damage will only add damage in general for us, but movement speed? I kind of want some quality of life. We'll see, though. We'll see. We shall see. Marcus is actually, as you may feel, I'm not full of beans. Had an eye issue. I may have a retinal tear. Oh no. Yeah, I can tell you're a little. You're not as like energetic, you know, for sure. So Marcus is actually may have a retinal tear. That's no good. As for legendaries, they have adjusted the legendary drop rate. Normal mode seems to yield most legendaries. Then easy for purple stuff. Oh, okay. So easy gets you the best purples. Normal gets you the most legendaries. And I think it's because as you go up in UVH rank, your firmware bonuses and additional licensings just add more and more loot to the pool. So you're more likely just by nature, because it's so saturated, you're going to get less legendaries. But yeah. Oh no, I wasn't saying you were complaining about it, Matthias. I was saying that people were complaining about it, but you had just mentioned that you had mentioned some concerns about the drop rate. But I specifically worded it in such a way so that I didn't say you were complaining about it, because I didn't think you were complaining. You're just like, man, like I get like 2 legendaries and back to back, and then it's like takes an hour and I don't get anything. And I definitely experienced that as well. But yeah, definitely not saying you're complaining. The player base in general has to moan about everything, but no, I don't group you in with that bunch. And Marcus, I hope that that it's not a tear or anything like that with the eye, and that you can heal quickly and get right back to doing what you love, my brother. Because I hate to hear that any of you guys aren't doing great. So definitely, we're here for you. We hope you heal quickly, my friend, so you don't have to go back and get it looked at. I just hate having to go back to the doctor. Oh. Just one and done, I just wish they could do it that way. Matthias says, I wasn't complaining about the drop rate as a whole per se. I was more specifically complaining about the drop rate of certain bosses. Yeah, like Gen 1. There's a few that I just can't get the drops on either. Like Idolater Soul. Like I never get the class mod I need, and I haven't got. And enhancements in general, legendary enhancements, those are world drops. So those are just kind of like, well, you just kind of gotta hope and pray. So the enhancements that which I require to even push the builds even further, I can't get those. I've been unable to acquire those.
Are you attacking me on a dare?
Very nice. Matthias says, I farmed Gen 1 for over an hour and didn't get a single legendary to drop. The only legendary I got was out of the chest on the first go. Oh my gosh. And you're thinking like, oh, this is going to be good. If I got a legendary out of a chest, I'm surely going to get some drops. Hour later, no drops. Yeah, Axe Maul has been kind of a pain too. I was trying to get an armored bod. I mean, I'm not an armored bod. A bod with Torg stickies. And just getting an additional like license on it is almost impossible. I know, Marcus, I know someone that tested the drop rate intensively, and this was the result. Thank you, my friend. Oh, of course, of course. Let's see. So when we go to Gen 1, what does Gen 1 even drop? Gen... It's so hard to spell. It looks like Genome. So Gen 1 drops Oscar Mike, Recursive Grenade. That's all I can see. I don't know why, but the last 2 bosses we've searched only have 2 dedicated drops. Can't be the case. Probably the sheet isn't complete and they're just not aware of the 3rd dedicated drop, But yeah, this boss is gonna drop the Atling gun, which is the ordnance that I'm using right now. So it just locks right onto him.
A decisive show of force by me.
Marcus's UVH at the moment does not yield the best drop rates. Will be a mega patch tomorrow, I believe, that may change all again. Oh yeah, because tomorrow's Thursday. Every Thursday they do weekly patches. There's the weekly resets as well for all of the challenges. And so again, when you're in end game, you have like a new Maurice location, a wildcard mission, I think like an encore boss, a big encore boss. So yeah, it doesn't have the best. And I think it's because it's super saturated with potential like firmware bonus drops, additional licenses, so it gets kind of tricky when you're looking at the loot pool and drop rates. But I say in order to improve that, you just get rid of the ones that get rid of more grays, get rid of more like greens, but we'll see what happens. This is such a fun build. There's nothing like holding the trigger, and I literally am trying to fight without having full ammo. It's like 130, 140, 140, 140. That is beautiful. A thing of beauty. No legendary yet, but I was trying to show that he drops the Atling gun. I definitely need an enhancement for this one. Hopefully a Vladoff bullet hose would be nice. I don't know if it's any weapon or only a Vladoff weapon, but I do believe my ordnance is Vladoff. Double check here. It is. Gauss gun. I would like an updated like level 50 Baylor with spread launcher would be nice. Yeah, we got another patch coming. That means I need to record my footage for this character just to see how that compares, if there's any nerfs and buffs, things like that. I did not use my rep kit. That makes a difference. 30% less damage. That actually makes a difference. And then we get full ammo again. Marcus say, well, there'll be a lot of nerfs tomorrow for interactions that shouldn't happen, so anyone enjoying glitches or broken builds then go offline. Yeah, that makes sense. Go offline and do not install the update. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I'm so glad it's not an online only game. There's so many games like that you're like forced to have the internet connection, and so you're forced to download all the patches, and it's so annoying. I'll have to record this build then, as it, you know, show it off in its current state. Because I recorded the Rafa multiple times. That thing is beefy. Rafa's quite strong. But I'm glad they're doing like the unintended interactions, you know. I hope that, you know, I really hope that builds can still be viable and very strong without using those interactions. Because I don't think I'm using any, but even without the crit knife, still very strong. But I do like the crit knife. I mean, it's there for a reason, right? Definitely there for a reason. Well, I'd like one legendary from this guy. Give me one legendary. Sounds like I'm mowing the lawn with this weapon. It's shooting so fast. Thanks for the reminder on that, Marcus, because I completely forgot. I was like, oh yeah, I need to record every build I create. Like, I want to make sure I have a like a before and after kind of comparison of it when it comes to DPS and all that stuff. And since I'm not doing like any kind of insane testing, just in general, if I can kill a boss in like 10 seconds or whatever, like I'm happy with that. And I don't think I'm using any bugged interactions. I think I'm just using the builds as intended. Not abusing the crit knife. I don't think there's any weird interactions that I'm using either. Alright, one legendary. Matthias, I'm feeling the pain right now. Legendaries make me feel good. Like I've accomplished something. Oh no, mostly greens. I wonder if, take care fam, have a great night. I wonder if they're going to try and nerf, or not nerf, but just like fix like the interactions with some of the Ripper weapons. You know, some of the Ripper weapons in particular, the ones that have torque stickies and alt fire, like those are being abused to do like those quick kills. I wonder if that's part of the unintended interactions they're going to be looking at. Ka-ching. It isn't the crit knife per se, it's the interaction with certain skills that causes glitch. Okay, good. So like, because I use the crit knife on Rafa, but I don't abuse it. Like there's nothing I'm doing that's creating some like I just made it to where my build and the gun that I love the most works and can kill anything, which is the Phantom Flame. It is not a strong weapon. I can't kill anything in like 3 seconds, 5. It's like a boss will take, you know, 10, 15 seconds, whatever. Now, mobs and all that, they just get erased. Absolutely deleted. That's good then. Because I heard them when they were announcing the Halloween event, which is coming up really soon actually. They had mentioned, like, you know, they were talking about how they thought the manufacturer, like Jacobs himself, would like, yeah, he would use the crit knife whenever. And they didn't even mention anything about nerfing it or anything. So I was like, okay, that was an interesting mention. But they didn't even, they talked about it from like a lore perspective, not even, hey, I know a lot of people use the crit knife in the game. But like this build, I mean, I love it. Not using the crit knife, using the weapon that is seemingly has a, I mean, to me, it's a great weapon. Give me a legendary. Just want a legendary. He's slaying on the purple. I see. It's mainly the Vex bleed stack. Oh, okay. Because that's probably... Yeah, that makes sense. It's probably like unintentionally multiplying the crit or the bleed with the... or the crit amount on the bleed when the knife is active. That's probably causing it to like infinite damage. Now I wonder again about the Ripper weapons, because there's tons of like... You go Torque stickies with an alt fire, and then you just unload your stickies, and then you swap, you know, the alt fire modes, and that also creates like a pretty fast, like weird quick kill. It doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem right. Oh, so Marcus, you didn't add. Oh no, you did answer. You just said you weren't feeling too well. In regards to Harlow, like I was thinking, I have in my notes, and I didn't say specifically why because I don't remember the differences of all the trees, but I did put in my notes and I circled it. I said Green Tree Harlow. Is Green Tree Harlow one of the more fun routes to go? Because I imagine it would be based on what I wrote. I circled it and was like, go this route. But it's been days. I'm like, was that one of the more powerful Harlow variants or builds, or Green Tree Harlow? Marcus says the crit knife is not as great as everyone thinks. It is. Yeah, everyone thinks it is. I don't think people understand what procs crit. Oh, I see. And honestly, I didn't think it was broken either. I just used it because I was able to get some cooldown if I have crits. I get increased duration for my action skill, right? So I was like, yeah, I want more crits. So every once in a while I throw the knife, but it's not like for crazy damage, just so I can get more duration of my skill. So I certainly don't abuse it in that regard. I don't think it makes or breaks my build. It just gives me a little more uptime. But there's times whenever I'm just lazy and I don't feel like throwing the knife, and I won't even use it, and it's still pretty beastly. This dude's not dropping anything. I would like a legendary, sir. And I want it now. Fine. I really hope I get a phosphine. Not on. If I would be so disgusted if I got one first with my alt character. I really would like a phosphine Phantom Flame on Rafa, like so much. So Marcus says Green Tree is good for mobbing, but not bossing. It's the usual mix and match. Ah, okay, I see. Yeah, I always tease and I say I go Purple Tree Rafa, so I go Red Tree, Blue Tree Rafa, and man, it's so good. I think with this guy, Amon, I go green and blue, which I don't know what color that makes. But blue primarily, and then a little bit of green. And I could actually probably lose the green. but I'm just going like straight ordnance damage. Just straight ordnance. Okay, so green's good for mobbing, not the best for bossing. But even if I can kill the boss in like the same amount of time I can with this guy, I'd be happy with it. Even if it's a little bit less. Like Rafa would take probably a little bit more time using the Phantom Flame. But it'd be fun. That's a hot slugger. No, it's not. It's a kaleidoscope. The only one I didn't need. Kaleidosplode. I don't know what the good roll on this weapon is, so I've been keeping most of them, but I don't know what the good roll is on a Kaleidosplode. I don't even know what it can roll with. Cryo and a corrosive. And that's Ripper, so at least I could shoot it faster, but I wonder what a good roll is on that. On the Kaleidosplode. As with all hunters, a mix of trees is the best. Oh yeah. As we know now. Absolutely. All I did was read it, and what I didn't know, and when I accidentally said, oh, you can actually put points into another tree. In most games, like, you kind of like stuck in one tree and that's it. Like, you chose a tree, you're stuck, and you just, that's it. Deal with it. But you have a lot of build flexibility with that, and if you're able to actually invest points across different trees, I love that. That is really big. So yeah, I haven't, I got this Kaleidosplode. I don't even know if it's a good roll, but I'm keeping it for now. Something that I would probably use on Harlow. Like, Harlow, I feel like she's going to be like a big status effect queen. And that's how we get the entanglement and get all that stuff going, but I haven't used her yet. So I'm curious to start that before long. But a Kaleidospode's not going to cut it, brother. I need Hot Slugger for my primary, since I'm here. So stop cheating me. Mixed trees are the best trees. You gotta spice it up. That weapon rolls with all elements. Okay, so 2 of anything pretty much. See, I wonder what would be the best. Like, I would like to probably use that with Harlow. I'd probably like to use... There's a bunch of weapons that have like super low DPS, but they have massive amounts of like status effect chance and things like that, and I'm thinking that's gonna be really beneficial for Harlow. So I don't know what I'm gonna... I don't know like the kind of build I want to go yet with her, but it's definitely gonna be like some crazy status proc all the time. Because I haven't played with her for even a moment, and other than just reading the different skill trees, I haven't seen any gameplay or anything, but I definitely want to try her out. I think she's gonna be so much fun. Matthias says, now the game's mocking me. I complain about some of the boss's legendary drop rates, and a vending machine's like, oh, you're whining? That's cute. Buy this legendary, stop your blathering. Oh yeah, for sure. That'll happen every once in a while. That's why I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I'll be, you know, all like, oh man, I just been farming this boss forever. I haven't gotten anything, and but I'm killing the boss in like however many seconds. So I was like, what am I complaining about? I can go right back in and I'll get something eventually. But yeah, it happens. You find the vending machine. I found some in the... One of my first legendaries was from a trash bin. It was so funny. And they actually dropped some of those stats specifically in like one of their shows. They were like saying, hey, you guys have opened up this many legendaries from, or found this many legendaries from trash bins, this many from porta potties. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I've never found one in a bathroom, but I certainly found one in trash. Marcus says, it can roll with Colorful Mess, a legendary effect that causes it to deal damage of a random element. Oh, okay, that does make sense. That's what I had. Let me see, I think I might even have it equipped right now. So Colorful Mess, just gonna give a, okay. See, sometimes I wish that they gave a description for those, but I guess part of the fun is figuring it out, like trying it out and seeing what it does. Sometimes I just don't know how you could ever figure it out though. But yeah, pretty decent. 121. So cryo, just in particular with this, it would be okay. Gun charges, so Ripper, so I can at least fire quickly. And then Malawan, obviously, because it's probably always going to roll Malawan, because it is Malawan. And it has the two effects. So yeah, that's interesting. Let's go! No gold. I need a Vladov enhancement. That would be quite cool. So for Rafa, you know, I was just thinking changing it up a little bit just so I don't get bored, and there were a few things I had considered with Rafa, like going with like using the Ripper primary. Like I used Phantom Flame, the Ripper, no, Golden God, sorry, and the bod now quite a bit, because it's just the bod with SMG all fires really strong, and I've been able to just melt bosses with it. But one of the major changes I was wanting to do is, like, if I go like where I was using the Golden God primarily, I wanted to get a kinetic version, which I got today on stream, and I was like, you know, it would be really nice to add an enhancement that gives us that like guaranteed crits on overheat. I think it's called duct tape or something. So like that means you're gonna get a guaranteed crit just because you are overheated, and I'll be overheated the entire time, so it'd be perfect. Oh yay! So I was like, that could be fun. Please don't be a Kaleidosplode. That's cryo and corrosive. Again. That could be a fun one, actually. If you have infinite ammo. Like these, I have one of these just for fun on Rafa. 45k DPS. 94%. Actually, I might want to keep that. 94% crit rate. Or crit damage. I will mark that as a favorite for now. Send that to the bank as well. Actually, just, yeah, bank it. We'll bank it because that's fun. I have one that does 5,000 damage, but I think the crit chances or crit damage is like 20%. So it's like, well, getting 100% crit damage on 45 is probably better than 20% on 5,000. Even though, you know, the numbers look that way. Colorful mess.
If you got the crits, always appreciate you.
Always appreciate. Can I get a hot slugger? May I have a hot slugger, please? Nice. Susanna says, hi, Mr. Inhuman. Susanna, Marcus has gone off to lay down, take tablets. Bless him. The eye thing isn't great. Oh, I'm sorry. Tell him that I hope he gets better and that we are praying for him to heal up so he can get back on it and just have a good time and enjoy things. Because we don't like that. Definitely in our prayers, or mine in particular, but whoever else wants to join in, more than welcome. How are you doing today? Yeah, he needs to get some rest. Hopefully we can get a quick resolution to that too. Stuff's annoying. Any health related stuff, like, trust me, I'm not a stranger to health related issues, and I understand how difficult it can be, so always here if you need us. How are you doing today? We've got another like 20 minutes or so. I don't know if you're you know, in terms of like, I know you typically ask when I'm gonna end it, for so you can coordinate dinner and all that, but Probably another 20 minutes or so. We'll be streaming the rest of the week because we hit all of our goals in one day. You guys are amazing. I am so hungry today. I'm gonna have to cook as soon as I get home. Money long, pockets deep. Oh gosh, okay. Susanna says, I'm okay, thank you, but worried about Marcus because he may need laser surgery. Oh, yeah. I know that he had gotten some eye surgery just recently. But yeah, I'm hoping that we don't have to go back and do all that and they can just heal up or maybe find a way to get it right back where it needs to be. So yeah, like I said, I just wish that it could be just one and done. You know, there's so many of these procedures that have you go back or whatever, and we've had to deal with that a lot this year, in fact, with certain, you know, my family members that have been ill and stuff. So it's just been crazy having to, because it's a big emotional thing. You got to go back and you got to prepare, and you got to, you know, it's a lot of stress getting ready for that, and it's not ever cheap, you know. So I definitely understand, but it'll get better. It'll definitely get better. I know it. You got to stay positive. I would love a legendary weapon. Not a Kaleidosplode, because we've got 2 of those already. Matthias, I need some of your luck. Freeloader, that's not what we need. But I hope he gets better. Just let him get some rest. Give him his meds. And hopefully it'll all just heal right back up. That's what we're praying for. Warlord of what? It said Warlord of maybe Crimson Isle? I didn't see. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Clearance Isle. Loot or purchase common items. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Sadly, there's lots of gray items. Die! See, I'm getting shield back pretty quickly, but I can't just tank, you know? I want to be able just to stand still. And how about Ghost and Boo? How are those little monsters doing? Oh no, we're okay. So Susanna says, I will say goodnight, Miss New. Have a nice evening. Same to you, Susanna and Marcus. Hope you guys have a great rest of your evening and definitely get some rest, heal up, and know that you're in our prayers. Much love to you all. Say hi to Ghost and Boo as well. But yeah, we'll see you. Hopefully we'll see you guys when you're feeling up and ready and back to normal, okay? No pressure. Just definitely know you're in our thoughts. But have a great evening, get some rest, and just stay positive. It's gonna be good. I think I just accidentally junked another one of those weapons I was looking for. Just double check. No, oh, it's not. Okay, that's not it. Overload and speed load. I'm looking for something a little bit different. If I do have a secondary ordnance, it'd be Malawan, of course. But it has to be Mervs and the homing proxies. Those would be the best. Collateral spaghettifying something. They use that word so much now. I didn't know that was even a thing. Uh-oh. Not a thing. Can you move your legs, sir? I know you're sitting on a purple somewhere. That's not it. Grenadier. Uh oh, they just threw an axe at me. Goodness. They're being very stingy today. I've killed that poor guy so many times though. And I've got some amazing things from that boss, but it's probably like, he's like, really dude? How many more times? When does it end? When will it end? So in tomorrow's stream, we're probably going to be playing more demos and more keys that I've obtained. Especially since the Steam Deck isn't absolutely destroyed, so that's great. I was actually pretty worried that it was like dead. But we played REANIMAL quite well, and REANIMAL in and of itself was a fun, interesting demo. It was very, very reminiscent of Little Nightmares. If you didn't know the title of the game, you'd probably think it was the latest game in the Little Nightmares series. So it's almost indistinguishable in that way, the enemy types and all that. So I'm curious of how different it's going to be and how much of its own game it will be. And that's what I really hope for. There's some dialogue which we've not seen before, and I'm hoping that it adds something meaningful to, you know, the series that, you know, we've seen for several years now, as opposed to just kind of figuring out the lore. It's like, is the dialogue going to help guide the story along and whatever else? And I don't know if it is so far, but because most of the dialogue at this point was not very substantial, but in either case, I do hope that the game distinguishes itself from the Little Nightmares universe in a way, or it solidifies that nope, it's part of the same universe kind of thing. And I'd be fine with either, but I would like to know. That's it right there, the Atling gun. Yay! That's not the hot slugger that I need, but so this one, of course, is elemental, so it would not be ideal. You want a kinetic Atling gun in particular, so you can be able to mount more. Otherwise, it's going to be very situational and the damage that you're going to be dealing. So kinetic is the route you want to take for, you know, the Atling gun. Oh, whoa, slamming stuff. We didn't get a hot slugger yet, which is so strange. I do want to update my shotgun because I've been running like a level 45 shotgun. We're now at UVH2 and I'm not really kitted out for like gun damage, so the more specialization points that I get, the more I'm going to be pumping into some gun damage just so I can get more DPS on the ordnance, because our gun damage, at least 50% of it, goes straight to our ordnance damage. Die! I wish I knew what the Vladoff enhancements look like, because now I have to wait. That's Tedior. And no, I can't see through his body. I'm just trying to see if I can pick up the purple items before he disappears, because it just takes forever for his body to disintegrate. I'm using wall hacks. Wall hacks on Borderlands 4. Oh no, I forgot my rotation. Darn it. I actually just want a hot slugger now. I've been wanting one. I thought it was going to be much quicker. We've been farming this guy for probably 30 minutes now. It seems like it forever because I'm like getting hungry and sleepy and all the feels. All the feels. That is so satisfying. To hold the trigger like that. And we have 9 minutes to get a hot slugger. Can we do it, guys? Can we get a hot slugger in 9 minutes? I think we can. I'm not even gonna fool around with the looting. I'm just going. I'm going. I'll open the chest. If it's not a legendary, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. And we don't have to run through that. And back. And switch. And shoot. And hold. I'm just gonna stand still. I'm not gonna even move. That's not smart. It hurts so bad. Give me victory! Watch all those be the Vladoff enhancement with bullet hose. I just don't know what it looks like, so. Grays. They gave me grays and a red chest. That's so strange. Okay, how fast can we farm this? No more silly stuff. I will move. Sorry, I'm being funny. I thought I was being funny. I can get down again. I can't see anything. You gotta be joshing me, right? I'm gonna die. So Kaleidosplode is a little underwhelming with this build.
I am reborn somewhat intact.
Dumb. Now get out of here. Sick of it. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Reload, just in case I get down somehow. Only since I started my let's do a quick farm speech have I been down. Oh, of course. Lacked the courage to drop the right drops. So many items. Leaper. Darn it, I just want the Vladoff one. Open the chest. Golds? Oh, no golds. That's okay. We won't have to loot that anymore. I was hoping to see the enhancement that we needed, but we didn't. That's fine. Very good. That was a nice quick one. And I think that's it, guys. Oh, it's so good, too. Why is it so good? Wowzers. 5,000 deeps? What's the crit rate? Oh, no. 20% crit rate is fine, though. It's still better than what we have. We got it. It only took us 4 minutes after making that whole thing. And we died, and we did all the things. Whew. That was a struggle. 20% crit damage though. Ugh. Not my favorite number to see. I do believe that's the lowest, and I believe the highest is most likely the 100 and it's like 100 and, I don't know, 34%. Gross. Now let's see how we handle vials. So we can go to the launch pad and see what we can do here. Can we deal with vials with a hot slugger? I think so, because the crit damage should ideally bounce off and destroy some of the other crystals, but I do not know what I do not know. Give me a purple, baby. Yeah. Oh, gross. It's going to be a tough one, too. We're tracking it, going for it. Violator messed it up like always. Madai says GG's. I'm glad we got the Hot Slugger. We got one of each of the weapons. Actually, we got multiple Kaleidexplodes, but we got his entire dedicated loot drop pool, so that's nice. We're testing out the Hot Slugger now. So as I said, hopefully Matthias, that was helpful in terms of at least where you can go farm that boss. It should be good. Come here, you coward. Am I just not hitting him? Ah! Okay, brothers, hold on. This is not gonna work. Who is hitting me? All these little babies can go away. Go away, little evil babies. Leopold, why don't you die? This is where the build struggles. Killing vile bounties, and it still struggles, apparently, so. Oh my gosh. Let's see, what other ordnance do I have? Because I'm about to lose my mind. I do have the Malawan. Okay, Malawan, 2-shot and proxies. I love that. Oof, but it's only level 47. This thing's gonna melt. I don't know how I got it back so quickly, but... Stay still for me, brother. This will absolutely melt it. Yeah, instantly dead. So good thing we have that. So we need to farm a level 50 Malawan proxy homings, and we got it. And then game's over. Okay, well that's how you answer to that. You switch the ordnance out, then we can farm vials. Let's head back home, drop off some of our goodies. Look at my gun, it looks so dumb. It's like the acid didn't load in yet. Okay. Oh, it looked terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay, we're gonna open a few of these as well, guys. A few golden keys for the road. And let's see what we get. We're gonna do 5. Furnace. Well, we might do 3 actually, because I don't know if we get any more codes. So let's see. We'll do 3. Ooh, kill spring. Increase elemental damage dealt. That could be fun. I might want to actually use that. Oh, okay. It's like, get out of here. You're taking too long. Bullet fabricator, so close. We're so close. No legendary there. Recycler, that's not gonna cut it. Rubberized. Okay, okay. Where are we at key-wise right now? Ooh. A glossy principal. Shield boy. And a buzz axe, which I have like a million of those. It's a rapid. Hold on, wait. COV means the mag's gonna overheat though. Not good with the stickies. Grenade launcher and amp and splash. Okay, not terrible. Last one. Oh, what did we get? Please give me something amazing. Bullet fabricator. Oh, so close. A Slippy. Grenade lifesteals increase. Okay. I'll take it. Oh, okay. A whole Slippy, guys. And we'll go there, and then we're gonna go ahead and throw some of this stuff in the bank. I know I need to actually clean out my bank at some point. We'll go to recent, and then we'll put the Slippy away for now. I know I have one of these already with 4 charges, so I'd probably just trash that. I don't have this, but let's read it really quickly. Spawns a shield boy when the last armor segment breaks. When shield's active, 50% chance to reflect projectiles. On armor segment filled, 20% of the gun's current magazine. That's cool. 25% elemental damage dealt. That could be important, but I don't know. We'll bank it because I could use it for another character. And then a class mod. I typically like the ones with 4, but I can keep it for now. And the Kaleidosplode, I don't know what's a good Kaleidosplode, honestly. That one seems a lot weaker though, and it has the same exact element, so I'll trash that for now. I know Get Thrown was something I was looking at some point during this build. I don't have my firmware bonuses yet, so that's all good and well. But I do know this. It is time to go ahead and end the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had an absolute blast. I want to say that tomorrow, and thanks to you guys, of course, tomorrow and for the rest of next week, we will be streaming, so I'm super excited about that. Can't wait to feature some of the new games. We got a bunch of demos, we got some keys. It's gonna be a lot of Steam Deck stuff, like indie type stuff and things like that, but it'll be fun. I hope you guys had a great session though and enjoyed the stream. We got to play REANIMAL and some Borderlands and give you guys some tips and tricks along the way. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being the best part of my channel. I cannot wait to hang out with you guys again tomorrow, and until next time, it's the Inhuman one signing out. I almost choked on my spit there.